Imagine a place where a simple mistake can cost you your life. We are starting the video, but we want to request you that please subscribe our channel. North Korea, a place notorious for its harsh punishment system, stands as one of the most repressive and inhumane in the world. This system has not been static, oh no, it has evolved, or should I say devolved, over the years, becoming increasingly brutal, leaving no room for mercy or redemption. Welcome to the terrifying world of North Korea's punishment system. To understand the system's current state, we need to travel back in time. Picture North Korea in the early decades following the Second World War. Its punishment system was initially established as a means to maintain order and control. In a nation ravaged by war, this system was seen as a vital part of rebuilding and maintaining stability. However, as the years passed, the system began to take a darker turn. It morphed from a tool of order into a weapon of fear. This shift wasn't sudden, it was a slow, creeping change that spread through the nation like a shadow. Minor infractions began to carry major consequences, and the specter of punishment loomed over every citizen's head. The government used this fear to consolidate its power, and the people's voices were silenced. The punishment system didn't just grow in severity, it grew in scope. As the regime solidified its power, the punishment system grew more brutal. With time, the system didn't just endure, it evolved. As the years passed, North Korea's punishment system underwent a transformation that pushed the boundaries of human cruelty. The regime moved beyond traditional punitive measures, opting instead for more severe and often brutal methods of maintaining control. This evolution was not a matter of chance, but a calculated move designed to instill a deeper sense of fear and obedience among the populace. The introduction of more severe punishments marked a significant shift in the regime's approach. Minor transgressions were met with disproportionate retribution. A missed curfew or a misplaced word could result in public humiliation, while more serious offenses were punished with imprisonment or even death. These new measures were not just about punishing offenders, but also served to deter potential dissenters. The message was clear: obedience was not optional. Around the same time, the regime also established concentration camps, a harrowing testament to their ruthless hold on power. These camps were not just prisons, but places of unimaginable suffering where human rights were discarded without a second thought. Prisoners were subjected to physical and psychological torture, forced labor, and inhumane living conditions. The existence of these camps was a well-kept secret, hidden from the world behind a veil of fear and silence. But what made this evolution truly chilling is the way it was woven into the fabric of North Korean society. The punishment system became a pervasive part of everyday life, effectively turning the entire country into a vast prison. Every facet of life was regulated and controlled, from what people ate and wore to what they said and thought. This omnipresent system of control ensured that fear was a constant companion for the North Korean people. Through this evolution, one thing remained constant: the system's brutality. Despite the changes and developments, the regime's commitment to maintaining power through fear and punishment never wavered. It's a grim reminder of the lengths some will go to preserve their hold on power, and a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who endure under such a system. Fast forward to today, and the system remains as chilling as ever. The punishment system in North Korea continues to exert an iron grip, using fear and intimidation to control its populace. The continued use of concentration camps, which some might believe to be relics of a bygone era, is a grim reality in the present-day North Korea. These camps are places where people are not just imprisoned, but also subjected to inhuman conditions, forced labor, and torture. Public executions are another brutal method employed by the authorities. These are not just a means of punishment, but also serve as a chilling reminder to the populace about the consequences of dissent. These executions are often carried out for crimes that may seem minor to most of us, such as theft or watching forbidden foreign media. The severity of these punishments extends beyond the physical realm to psychological and emotional torture as well. Families of the accused are often subjected to guilt by association, a practice where relatives are punished for the alleged crimes of their kin, instilling a pervasive fear that stifles any thought of rebellion or dissent. It's not just the citizens of North Korea who are subjected to these harsh punishments. Foreign nationals too have been victims of the regime's severe penal system. The case of Otto Warmbier, an American student who was detained and sentenced to 15 years of hard labor for allegedly stealing a propaganda poster, is a harrowing example. The international community has repeatedly condemned these practices. Human rights organizations, along with several countries, have voiced their concerns and called for immediate action. Yet, despite these calls for change, North Korea remains largely impervious to external pressure. The system, characterized by its extreme severity and lack of due process, continues to operate with impunity. This, then, is the current state of the punishment system in North Korea, a system that has not only persisted but thrived in the face of international condemnation. It is a stark reminder of the lengths to which a regime can go to maintain its grip on power. Despite international condemnation, the system continues to operate with impunity. From its early days to its current state, North Korea's punishment system has been a tool of terror and control. We've journeyed through the evolution of this system, a chilling narrative that reveals the sheer brutality and inhumanity that has been meted out by those in power. In the early days, the system was a crude tool, wielded with little finesse and a lot of force. As the years rolled on, it transformed, becoming more sophisticated, more insidious, and far-reaching. Today, the punishment system is a well-oiled machine that operates with chilling efficiency, a grim testament to the extent of control exerted by the regime. The international community has not been silent in its condemnation. Outrage has been expressed, sanctions have been imposed, and pleas have been made for an end to the horrors. Yet the system persists, a dark spectre casting a long shadow over the lives of North Korea's citizens. The brutality of the system is not just in its punishments but also in its psychological impact. It is a system designed to instill fear, to suppress dissent, and to control. It is a system that has seeped into every facet of life, a constant reminder of the power that the regime wields. This is the chilling reality of North Korea's punishment system, a system that has endured and evolved, leaving a dark shadow over the lives of its citizens.